Happy New Year. This is my goal for the year, to try and get this car a bit more restored than it is already. It's a 1969 Porsche 911 and I bought this about 3 years ago, and I've just been too busy to do anything with it, and I've got loads of other projects on the go as well. I've done so much. So this is a floor that I welded in. This whole section here, I cut out the old one and I welded in a new piece, which is all of this. Then this section here along the side, all of this is brand new metal coming down here into the front. Yesterday I was doing a load of work in this area, so I was cutting out some pieces here and welded in this new patch, and I need to repair all of this. I'll just fabricate some new steel pieces, and then down here I need to make a piece or buy a piece and weld it in that goes over there. Then I can weld in these side sections. I need to basically fabricate some for here, and then this piece here that I can buy that. Then that will allow me to finally attach this, which is the rear quarter. Yesterday also I was making that section over there. So there's a big hole here which I need to fill in, make some new pieces to go in there, but it's not too bad. Well, in my opinion, there's a massive hole in the roof that needs to be patched up at some point. Then inside the engine compartment, I made all of this section before out of brand new steel, and then inside the engine bay I need to clean all of that stuff out, weld a new piece on here, and then the other side is just a whole different story. There's a load of work to do under all of this area, but all of that said, it's a load of work to do, but it is a 1969 Porsche 911, so when this car's done it will be so good to drive. It's one of the best cars ever made for a driving experience, in my opinion. So that's my goal for 2024, and I'll post a few clips as I go through the year and show my progress. Have a good new year. Bye. This is what it looks like when you sandblast your car in your own garage. I've been wearing this, which clearly is going to help. This is all the dust. I'll just go back in for a second. This is all the dust that is in the air. So I really can't do this without protective gear. This is what I've been doing, just blasting the side of the car to get all the rust out. And this metal is not in great condition, but it's not too bad, I suppose. So that's what that is. I am making a start on the front of this car, and I've got stuck in with my angle grinder this morning, and I've just cut some sections out. Unfortunately I nicked this cable, but I will have to replace that anyway. But I've just cut away some sections here that were rusty, so I wanted to have a look inside and just see how it looks inside these cavities. And to be fair, overall it doesn't look too bad. It's not as bad as I expected inside. There's a sort of a hole down there which I would need to fix, but overall it's not too bad. This metal is actually quite solid. It looks terrible, so taking a pan view you can see this front wing looks terrible, but I've just made a quick start with my sandblaster, and underneath there is some metal there, so I'm thinking I might be able to fix this. I was going to replace this entire front wing section, but I think I might sandblast it and just see how it looks. So I'll check back in with you in a minute when I have sandblasted this front wing, and we'll see how things look. I got my sandblaster involved and tidied up all of this area, and now I'm pressing on for now to the front, because there's a panel that goes along here which I can't put on until the front and the back sections are on the car. So what I'm doing today is I've been sandblasting, again I'll show some footage, all of this area, and I've cut this section out, and I'm just trying to make some patches in this area. So I've just finished a little one here, which is fine, and then I've just made this one which is going to go in this area here, so it'll just be sort of in that space there. Then I've got some holes there that I can drill through, weld through for rosette welds, and then afterwards I'll be able to put this panel on, make a little panel for here, and then later on I'll be able to put this one back in place. So a good set of jobs I'm doing today. It'll be really nice once I've got all of this fully sandblasted out and I can put this thing back on, that'll be a really nice situation. So fingers crossed everything goes well. I've made a new section to go up inside here, because this is why the inner wing was completely rusted out, and I've just made it out of old steel. I had to cut it in a couple of places and weld it together, but that's now coming together, and now I can start pressing on to work on this whole section, which is just a big piece of missing steel which I need to make, and then I'll weld something in there and get it sorted out. Things are looking up because I've been able to make some patches. I need to do a lot more tidying up on all this welding, but I've made a patch to go here and then here as well. These are just made of old bits of boiler, so there's the bit of steel that they came from, and they actually fit the profile pretty well. You can see there's the original metal, and I got some curves into this piece by cutting 2 slits and then bending a bit and then re-welding those up. And once I finish grinding all of this back, you won't be able to see that. And then this is just made of 1 piece, and I just cut it to kind of match this is a restoration design piece of steel, so I cut it to match, and then I've put all of this in with the rear quarter over there in place, and so I know it fits perfectly. So now those are where they need to be. I can just go ahead and just carefully weld up all of these welds and grind them back, and I should be good to go. So looking good. I'm just going to crack on, do a load of welding, and I'll show you it when it's done. I've had a great morning session here at the garage, and I've got all of this stuff now fabricated up. This is, well, this whole rear thing is called the wheel housing, and basically the only bit that's original now is a little bit down here, so along there and to about there, because you can see the line there. All of this bit is now new. This is a brand new panel from Restoration Design. This piece I've just made and fitted in this morning, same with this one, and then this piece also, I made that as well. This is original sheet metal. I cut this off and put it back on. So pretty much all of the rear wheel housing is sort of fixed now, so that's pretty good. I've got a little bit more to do there. I'll do that another day, and there's bits around the place like that bit and that bit there that I need to do, but making good progress now. So what that does is it opens up the door for me to put this back on at some point, which is that's a new rear wheel housing. Unfortunately, there's loads of work I need to do in this area first, but that's all good. I'm going to crack on with this in 2024. Sorry there's been no videos. There's been a good reason for that, and I'll just put in a short clip now to show why. And this is the reason that my Porsche has not been worked on for so long. Hello, this is Amber. She is my firstborn daughter. She is only about 8 weeks old today, and she is absolutely cute. So I've just been focusing on stuff that I needed to do to take care of her, take care of my family. And so there's been a bit of delay on filming, but hopefully that will all be in the past. She's really, really nice daughter, very good to me. I'll just stroke her with my grubby Porsche hands. Hello Amber, I've just come home from the garage to say hi and have some lunch. So yeah, back to the Porsche, but hopefully things will be a bit faster going forward. So that is it for this video. I thought I'd make a quick one. I've just done a couple of days work. I will be really getting back into the car in 2024, so stick around. And I know that I've not put any videos out on this channel for ages, so sorry about that, but I'm going to do a few more. This is not really a serious YouTube channel. This is mostly just for me to be able to come back and check out what I did later on, show the grandkids and stuff. So I'm not going for a professional YouTube kind of situation, but if you enjoy these videos, then hit like and whatnot, and hope to see you again on another one soon. Bye.